I've never been so mad. So last year, I decided to put one of the OG J-Day off-road tracks. It's been in the circuit since 2010, the Dozer Memorial GP, on the end of our schedule in the fall time. This year, I decided to spice things up again, but not really. Back in the springtime, it was honestly just easier for trucking, going from Southwick to Unadilla and then to Dozer, rather than Southwick to Unadilla to 207, for example. It was known as River Rush in the past, but unfortunately, Johnny and Steve Giroir's father passed away. We decided to dedicate this race to Stevie Giroir in honor of him. His nickname was Dozer, so hence Dozer Memorial. Because we raced this track for many, many years in the past, it's had numerous layouts. I would say it's the most technical, or one of the most technical courses on the circuit. I listen to racers' feedback and like what they want and what they like in the track. I've been trying to change up the tracks a lot when I create the track and just add certain flares. Like this time around, I created a split lane in the woods so racers can, off the start, go one direction or the other direction and see which way's faster. It's easier for passing and make up time. So it's just like little things like that. So let's talk about some OG status here. Bobby Lines Sanderson has been with the series since 2010, since inception. Get this. This is Bob's 150th GP, which is absolutely astonishing. The travel time, the gas, the devotion, it's absolutely incredible. So congrats, Bobby Sanderson. It's great to see you out there still ripping it up with the guys.
We've started this series from the beginning, did the first round, one round in 2010, and then we're hooked. Did every round ever since then. Today we're celebrating my 150th J-Day GP. We pretty much work hard, grind as hard as we can all week just to get here, and this is what we work for. Honestly, the atmosphere has grown into like, this is our family here now. It's just a good place to be. My daughter Ava pretty much has grown up here. Last night we're watching her walk away from the truck, and we've been watching her do that for 12 years. The timing on this was perfect. I started doing the math, and then this one landed to be the 150th, and it couldn't have worked out any better. We've been coming here since 2010, and this is a perfect place to do it.
So we just concluded with round 4, the Dozer Memorial GP. We had great attendance there. We had actually record-breaking attendance, which is awesome. Great weather, a little dusty, but the landowners did great with watering the track to try and keep down the dust. This year, at each race, we've been up on average 40 to 80 riders per race. Now we have finished round 5, round 6, and round 7. So for the last few rounds, the story is honestly just the same. We got the big names here. We got Stu Baylor for State Line. We got Ben Kelly, our 2019 JD Off-Road champion, as well as Josh Toth to attend Whitney's Farm. And we had Ben Kelly once again at MX207. Honestly, it was just a washout for each race, and can't really do much about that, but the JD crew did a great job, went to overdrive and absolutely killed the tracks, and tried to upkeep it during the downpour, I should say in some situations, monsoons. So 2022, it was a picture-perfect year. The weather was amazing. The numbers were there. Like, I thought every season was going to be like this. But I was sadly mistaken. 2023 comes around, race after race, just getting washed out, and it was testing me, testing my JD crew, and like, how do we get around this? Like, how do we deal with this situation? How do we deal with that situation? In my eyes, like, at first I was panicking a little bit. I mean, you just can't. Like, this is something I'm passionate about. This is something my whole crew's passionate about, and I mean, we want to create the best product for you guys, and that's what we're here to do. If we have an obstacle in our way, we're going to get around that obstacle. We're going to jump right over it. So when it comes to the Hemans weekend, it's 2 races, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday was awesome, man. First J Day. First one got a bad start, but made our way through the pack for a third, and then me and Robbie Marshall battled tooth and nail. Gnarly battle yesterday. Passed each other like 8 times, and ended up winning the second one for second overall, so that was really cool. Man, it was something different. That extreme hill was no joke, but it was really fun. The Moto stuff was fun. The trails were fun. The extreme section was really cool. 2 different tracks in 2 days is really cool. I didn't know that coming in. I thought we'd be riding the same track all weekend, so that was really cool. And it's a lot different today, which is another variable. So, like I said, it's been fun. The Moto side for me is obviously where I'm a little bit better, but the woods have been fun, and these guys are super fast, so it's cool to battle with them.
So I've been in talks with Zach Osborne again. He came last season in 2022 for our Unadilla GP doubleheader weekend. He's a big fan of the series, so he texted me saying that he's going to be up the week prior testing out his suspension with the AmPro team and Factory Connection. So we organized him to come to Hemans. He's never been up here before, so he's going to be running the Pro 125 class as well as the Pro class. So a 2-stroke and a 4-stroke coming at you.
I don't know, it's pretty wet, dude, like, holy crap. There's an alternate line at the top there, but I think once you get down this far, it's pretty one-liney. Maybe you can drop down right here. They're always a good time. Good fun. I won that 207. I got beat by Canning at the Unadilla race.
Yeah, radar doesn't look ideal. It's already pretty wet. We're gonna be in trouble if it downpours. That's us. This is what's coming. Oh, we just got wrecked. Yeah, but it's not very nice. Like, it's super chunky, so it's gonna get gnarly. Once you get down to it, it's just like ga 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 ga. I think they'll just end up rerouting us there, right, to get out of this crap.
How's the track right now?
The low spots suck. Can't beat the rain, but the rest of the track's sick. Had 15 guys piled up right here at once. Yeah, it was probably the gnarliest thing I've seen all year.
So you guys can't catch a break. So what was the weather like building the track this week?
It wasn't bad. It was mostly sunny, but just a few flash thunderstorms would just ruin everything. Like a few inches in a half hour and the whole track's washed out. Luckily we have Liam down there. They cut a straight line right through it, so we don't have any more bottlenecks. Just keep the dudes flowing.
Factory mechanic now.
And A250. When I put my hand up, that's about your 1 minute warning.
Long time no see. Coming out of retirement, 250F. Let's let it sing.
First motos go off, everything's good. So then Moto 2 comes around. It starts absolutely downpouring. All I can think of is, here we go again. This is a lot more technical terrain up here. I'm worried about that. It's on a mountain, and we have natural rivers going down it. I'm worrying about that. I'm worrying about how if somebody breaks down or if somebody gets injured, it takes a while for them to get out there just due to the fact that it's such a big property. So all this stuff is going through my head, but luckily we didn't have to cut it down to just one moto. I've never been so mad in my career here. It's something that keeps continuously getting taken from you after you spend timeless days and hours on creating something for your racers, and it just to get cut out or not even to experience the full track that me and the J-Day guys were intending, you know, that really got to me. It was downpouring from 1 o'clock till 1 o'clock the next day. Like, the track that we made for day 2 was all washed out. I didn't know what to do. I was out in the skid steer until I'd say 12 o'clock at night trying to repair some of the course because day 2 track we couldn't use. It was all flooded. This was, I would say, the ultimate challenge. To be honest, we woke up, me, Joe, Mark, and Brian, at 4 a.m. Sunday morning with no track laid out for the racers for that Sunday. We're in panic mode. Like I've said previously, like I have a great team. We all dispersed. We made a track. It's never really happened before in the series, so it's just making us stronger. That's all I'm thinking about. I mean, we pulled it off. So looking at all the statistics of the weather and analyzing all that after the whole Heman's weekend, it turns out we had 7 inches in 4 days of rain. We made 2 tracks. We altered 2 tracks. We woke up Sunday morning with no track. We made a track in 2 hours on Sunday morning, and it was successful. So, altogether, I'm calling that a win. People were happy. They got to race. It wasn't that much of a mutter on Sunday. So, overall, it was a success. So, on to Crow.
A large parakeet, a found altar key, drifting, shifting, always lifting heavy weight. Nothing's gifting, bear no fruit, enjoy the way.
Of course.
You can hear that?
West Bay Watch just pissed.
Did that even make sense, though?
No, but I was thinking of that because this whole time.
Nothing's gifting, bear no fruit, enjoy the way.